Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Train Fever. And I kind of got myself on an even keel again after the chaos at the start of the last episode, where I was just losing a lot of money. I've reoriented my goods vehicles, so I'm actually using trains now. And having played forward a few years, you can see I'm actually starting to make profit now, which is good. But I'm still actually concerned that, rather like this train here, the Gisborough goods train, which is bringing in goods from the oil refinery, the goods aren't doing it really, and it's rather disconcerting having seen a couple of other sort of tutorials and let's plays and people suggesting that goods by train is not a good idea. They have a nasty habit of losing money, which mine certainly are. I mean, the bonus is that the oil refinery, which I was having real trouble with, has now... I've clicked on the wrong thing again, thank you. Let's get back there and close rather than refocus. That is actually has increased production from 25 to 50, so that's rather nice. Though I did notice, once I'd reconnected the road here, which I did at the end of episode 6, goods were actually flowing, the AI was still sending goods from the refinery to Banbury. So I've decided to take my share of that lucrative route, and I put some wagons on there. As you can see, there's one going now, to take goods there, just to keep money rolling in. Actually, have I got enough? The problem I have at the moment is we're still very early in the game. It's only 1894 and everything is slow, particularly these wagons. So getting carried away with long distance routes, I think, isn't really going to play well. This game is a harsh mistress in that sense. Since I recorded episode 7, I've tried a couple of scenarios with adding in more long distance train routes, passengers in particular, if I get my words out straight. And although I sort of make money, it just to's and fro's constantly throughout the year. So I make a couple of hundred, perhaps if I'm lucky, at the end of the year, but I'm always falling into 300, 400, 600,000 losses during the year, which really doesn't help sort of budget and add value to your routes in terms of new vehicles and stuff. And I think I could probably... Actually, let's stick another wagon on there. There's obviously goods to be transported. And... okay, what route is that? Can I just check him? Banbury Petrol. You see, I've got a wonderful system of naming things, but what I like to do when I've got established a system or a standard is immediately have a new one, create a new one and use that instead. Okay, so our oil refinery station here, you see there's not a lot of goods, is it? Thatcham is all the way past Banbury, and there's only 8. Gisborough goods here, which is the train we saw initially, there's only 3 goods waiting for it. It's not going to make money at that sort of rate. So what I want to do today, rather than get carried away and create more long distance routes where they can make money if they get there in time, but I say the profit and loss process is just too difficult to stabilise. So what I think I'm going to do is concentrate a little bit more on passengers and open up these 2 towns here. What I've done is I've added an internal passenger route here to Banbury, just to sort of get the economy moving. Is that profitable at the moment? Banbury B1, just a little bit of profit going in there, which is nice. I think that's just sort of setting a foundation more than anything else. So I'd like to add passengers to Thatcham here, get that running, and perhaps a couple of quick easy wins, which might be a lumber route here. We've got a lumber yard here, a forest, and another sawmill here. I know the AI is sort of sending wood from between the two and then to Thatcham, the finished goods. So again, I think I I want a chunk of that. I want some of that. So I think that's what we might well do. So before I start on that, let's just have a quick check down the bottom of the map here. Fakenham and Teignmouth, my two initial towns, doing very nicely. The train station here, there's our train, full of people between Fakenham and Teignmouth. In fact, it could cope with more, but I'm going to leave that for the moment. You see, look at that, loads of people waiting at Teignmouth. Where are they off to? To Fakenham and Gisborough. Again, it's another very profitable. Can I? What's that carrying? That's the train coming in there, isn't it? 35. That could carry more. What I think I might do is leave that to upgrade. How old is that train? That's only 3 years old. And the Fakenham train, where is he? There he is. And he is 9 years old. Actually, he's a new train, isn't he? We saw last episode. Okay, well, we'll leave them as is for the moment. They'll just keep plugging along and making money. I mean, I should replace them because as they age, they start racking up running costs. Anyway, so let's get on with the plan. Let's get Thatcham sorted here. I'm thinking that this is going to be an important central hub for this whole outer region of the map, the north corner of the map. So let's get these roads connected, so we've got some nice loops that we can run our bus routes on. That will do nicely there. Do we want one out to the station? It's a cargo station, but nonetheless. Yeah, let's do that. I am using just the cheap roads at the moment, largely because we don't have any transport that goes fast enough to warrant any faster transport. Let's stick a bit of road in there as well, just to encourage the AI to build in and create some new businesses and some new residences for us. In can we do some terrain collision? Terrain collision. I think I probably mean terrain collision. That's a bit better. Oh, that's a huge waste of space in there. So actually, can I bring? No, it's not. Oh, it's too narrow a gap. How much will it cost to delete? Oh, more than I've actually got in the bank. Actually, let's keep the game running, so I'm earning money while I'm doing this. There's no way of... No. Oh well. I'll do that. And if the game wants to exploit it, then it's free to do so. Okay, let's get our... Oh, what have we got? Oh, a new type of bus. That's interesting. Should we just investigate that for a second? We'll come back to Thatcham in a minute. Now, where's my... Here we are. Where's my depot? There it is. So, our new bus, the Landauer, carries 8 passengers compared to 6 in our current most modern technology. It's a lot slower though, 12 as opposed to 16, and costs more to run. I think I'd rather have a little bit faster and cheaper. There's only two passengers in it. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the current Beals, whatever it was called. I've forgotten already. Right, Thatcham. Land use. So we have residences, leisure, commercial and industrial. So we've got residences both sides of the town. So where are we going to stick our main bus station? Oh, it's expensive over there, isn't it? Let's make it central, shall we? Okay, so bus stops. Right, remember they drive on the other side of the road to us here, which means we're going out this way. Let's go along here. So we'll go along and round that way, I think. There's nothing here yet, but there might be. So we'll add a stop in there as and when people start building. And we'll come down here to get some of the leisure. Back up here. Well, they can walk to the commercial areas, I think. They're going to have to, aren't they? And now, around here. And here are the residences. We will stick it there. Yep, that's fine and dandy, I think. Do we actually want that stop there? We will. We'll have them. Yes, we'll have them go in there and then come out again. That's fine. It's a fairly small little loop, but we're not going to worry about that. It just needs to be efficient. That's as good a spot as any. Okay. Right. So set up our new line. Let's get the game going. And we will call this one Thatcham B1, the internal bus route, first one thereof. It's a very dull colour. Let's pick something more exciting. Let's go nice bright red, shall we? Okay. And the first station will be the bus station. Burn out here, Park Road, there. Up there to the residence, that's good. Down here, around here, up there, across there. You see, this looks perfect, doesn't it? And that will then take it back to the side. Oh, Thatcham Sidings. That's a terrible name. That is, isn't it? I don't like that at all. Can I change? Oh no, I'm adding stations still. I don't really need to do that. Okay, that's that job done. We'll call this one Thatcham Central, because at the moment it is. Whether it remains central, of course, is anybody's guess. But okay, so I'm not quite sure why, but these things seem to have two names. There's a name for the actual sort of location itself and a name for the stop. So on bus, I'm not sure if it's the same for bus stops or not, but for these sort of bus stations and train stations, they have a sort of location name and also a stop name, which is slightly confusing, but there you go. It's the way of the world. So let's buy our road vehicles. We will take a couple of those. 3. Let's. We'll just take 3 for the moment. We can add those later. Oh, we're already there. So that's Thatcham B1. There you go. Run this forward a little bit faster. Once he's got some way around, I think. The game does have some algorithm or some method of actually evening out the spacing between vehicles automatically, but it doesn't hurt if you sort of help it along by releasing them at different stages. Okay, so if we take vehicle 30. Add you to that same line. Wait for him to get to that bus stop. That's it. Ah, we've got a passenger waiting already. Excellent. Just the one, but First of many. There it goes. Our first Thatcham bus. And where's our second one? Oh, he's there. Right, he's still in the bus station. Don't hurry along there. Ah, look at this, people popping up all over the place, realising the modern marvel of actually riding in a vehicle to go somewhere, rather than having to use Shanks's pony to get there on your own steam. Okay. Oh dear, 185k. I'm losing money. How did that happen? New vehicles, 540. Oh, that must be other replacements going on. Income, however, it's difficult to tell. We're just over halfway through the year. I'm back up to over 500,000. That's fine. You see what I mean? How sort of the income, that the profit and loss account. That would have been some goods arrived in Thatcham. Because they've arrived from a long way away, they are quite lucrative. You see, 177. It's not a large profit though, is it? So I don't know how many he was bringing in. Okay, right, so that's the passengers for Thatcham. Let's see if we can get this goods route set up. There is actually a nice little bit of road here already to do that, so I could take them along there, couldn't I? Shall we do that? Let's. If I don't have to spend money on roads, it means I can get more profit for me. Right, so roads, and we're going to have cargo this time. No. Okay, one there. Now goods, they can come out from. They could go to different places, so we'll need perhaps a bigger station there. Cargo depot, whatever. Okay, and we will stick our depot up there. That's fine, and we'll have a new line to deliver. Yeah, very dull colours it's choosing for me at the moment, isn't it? What's a pale green look like? Does that show up? Oh, we'll see in a second. So new line, add stations. We're coming from there to there. Okay. And again, what I'd like to do is, I don't like calling that Banbury Sidings. We will call this one Banbury Forest, because that's where wood comes from. Excellent. Thatcham North. What should we call it? Thatcham Mills. Let's do that. Sawmills. There we go. That's nice. That's better. So I know what's going on. Right. So let's get some trucks. So we want to carry wood. We will buy again 4 of those. So I haven't given the. So much time thinking about naming the stations, I didn't name the actual line itself, but that's what we will do. Right, they're all off. So we'll call this one Thatcham Lumber. Oops, Cumber. No, not that. That will do nicely. Okay. And what we will then do is we'll have another route going from. It wants to use those dull colours, doesn't it? From Thatcham. Oh, I haven't got anywhere to put it. Oops. Right. So we don't want to get it. Don't want to get our cargo traffic sort of snaggled up in the private traffic, the passenger traffic. That's the word I'm looking for. So what we could do actually, we'll take it in here, near to the train station. What we might do, oops, And we just need one for just dropping off there, don't we? We can group those together, I think. That's what we will do. We will group that with that. Excellent. Now I have heard people say that grouping stations together can cause problems when you want to upgrade or delete a station. So well, we'll see if that happens. I mean, there is an option, as you saw there, to ungroup, so hopefully if you do that, that will sort of help the process. It won't get in the way, so you can do what you like. So we'll call this Thatcham Wood Goods. It's got a name as any, isn't it, I think? Alright. Now, is there anything waiting here to go? No. You can move along a bit quicker than that.
Oh yeah!
Oh, what's this? Right. Okay. So what we have here then is we now have powered cargo vehicles. I've just gone and bought a whole rack of horse and cart. Right. So actually, what I think I'll do. Is there anything stacking up here yet? We've got one. What I'll do, I'll actually repurpose these, I think, to go there. So that's not a very long way to go, is it? I'll then use the powered ones to collect the lumber. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't. But that's what we will do. Okay, so you, and you. You can go to the line, what do I call it? Thatcham Wood Goods. There you go. Let's get this round. And you also go to Thatcham Wood Goods. Turn around. Excellent. And you likewise. Thank you. And you also. Right, and we will get, let's see how funky those new vehicles are. So that, right, so you get different vehicles for different types of, well, apart from that one. Now I have got a couple of vehicular mods on the game, or in the game rather. One of them might be this, I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, I play this game and I have no idea really what I'm doing. Okay. I will take that one anyway. We'll buy, how many can you carry? 6 as opposed to 4, that's fine. Okay, so we will set you off to Thatcham Lumber. Away you go. There. Interesting. Well, I suppose that is the closest cargo point to them, so that's where they go to start with when they come out of the depot, their nearest point. I suppose that makes sense. Right, and let's do the same for you. Thatcham Lumber. Oh, I'll send them all off. I should spread them out, but why am I doing this individually when I could do it all as one? Because I'm a prat. Yes. The word is out. The world knows. Okay, there's no goods there at the moment. There's 2 there. So hopefully they'll start picking up. Right, now the other place where we could do... Oh, I'm down on money again. Let's, we don't need the land use anymore. What's my balance sheet looking like? Yeah, you see lots of money in new vehicles, sold vehicles. Yeah, that will be the replacements. You see, I'm getting 200 odd K back and spending nearly 700k on vehicles. Okay, the losses aren't huge though. They're fairly acceptable. Right, so let's move this on a little bit. Actually, how is our new bus line doing in Thatcham? Thatcham B1. Oh, it's already in profit. That's cool. That's good. In fact, pretty much all of our road transport, apart from this bus rail one which connects the town centre to the train station, is loss making. But that's fine if it's bringing people to the station. But everything else is making money at least. Got one bus on there, and it's in profit. You know, you can't argue. Which means, I mean, do I need a 3 here? So there's 2 in that one, none in that one, and 2 in that one. So what we'll do is we'll send you, my friend, to the depot and sell you off. Oh, that was quick and easy. Right. There we go. That's you. Sold. Ah, right, there's our goods train coming in. 1 good. Oh, that is appalling. It's going to be making no money at all. That's bad. The crude is bringing in 15 of 20. It's up, as you can see, but it's not great. Is that another oil goods one? That is. That's, I dare say, losing money as well. Oh, a lot of money. I think I might have to concede defeat on some of these rail lines. You can't really sustain those sort of losses. The town is growing. It might. Okay, well, as long as I stay in profit generally, let's keep that going. Okay, right, now we've had a lot of wagons sending wood here, which is a fair distance, and they're not picking up a great deal. So let me just pause the game for a second and see where our wagons are. Oh, you see lots of these lovely little wagons sending. Oh, that was a goods vehicle. I think. Okay. So how's that? It could do with a lot more. We've got a limit of 200. That's our maximum production, but it's only producing less than 80 now in there. So if we get more lumber delivered more quickly, will that help us? Let's see. So let's take that line, shall we? Are you coming in, or you're Gusborough Wood? So you're carrying wood. So let's go to that line. Right, now this is going to cost me a lot, I imagine, but let's do it. They're all the same price, aren't they? And the same running cost, 19. Yeah, they're all the same. They just look a bit different, I think. Okay, wood. So that's there. Right, every 25 years. Or sorry, every 25% of their lifetime, which I think is 30 years. But let's see how that goes. Right, do we have any that are actually close to the forest? No, there are none. You see, we've got 18 there waiting to be delivered. Okay, let's buy a couple of those just to get started. Oh, spending money like there's no tomorrow. Will be worth it, he said, hopefully. And which route is this? Is this Gisborough Wood? I believe it is. Yep, Gisborough Wood. There you go. Okay, which means I should be able to actually simply scrap a couple of these as they turn up in here. Are you? Who are you? Yeah, send you to the depot straight away. Sell you. Turn around. That's it. Go to that depot. And we can then send you to the depot as well, having delivered your wood. You take your time, why don't you? 35k, you see, that's not bad money for a horse and cart, but it is coming a long way and taking its time. That's the trouble with that route and roads. So you would have thought the trains would be much more efficient, but the experience I've got so far says otherwise. So to you, 14k, that's okay. Sell you to. Okay. Right. I have a feeling we've come pretty much to the end of this video. We're kind of where we were before in making a modest amount of money. Let's move this forward. Should we go to the end of the year? Just see what the final tally is. Yeah, I spent a lot on new vehicles. It adds up, it racks up very quickly, doesn't it? But the income, that's not looking too bad. It's down on previous years. Rail is significantly down. We're at the end of November already. Oh, it's not using my line, and that's annoying. Why not? It's because it's going straight in there rather than up here. I'm going to have to improve that, I think. Okay. Right, in the new year, the first thing I'll do is put a bit of road in there, which hopefully will shortcut that. It will shortcut it, I've decided. So they'll start using my lorries and not the AIs. So where are we? Okay, yeah, we made quite a big loss last year, but I'm hopeful again this will turn around. So let's see, we've added a new town, both passengers and goods, into Thatcham, and in the next episode hopefully we'll have more stable income and profit. That's the important thing, I suppose, really, and actually see if we can set up passenger routes between Banbury and Thatcham. And the question then will be, will it be rail or will it be road? We shall see then, perhaps. But for now, from Ajaxpost and Train Fever, and my struggling to get the thing to make money, until next time, bye for now.